Hey Dylan, so you're asking how long after you send your first shipment in should you start selling? Now, if you do your research effectively, you should know. So, for example, if you find a product, which is, I'm going to presume from, I think you sent me a couple of other questions, that you've done it retail arbitrage. Let's say you found these products and through Seller or Helium 10 or Jungle Scout, whatever, it says that they sell 30 times a month. So therefore, you can roughly estimate that you would sell one of those units per day. Now, if you don't have those pieces of software, and you're going on BSR, for example, and you found something which is, I don't know, 100,000, it might not sell one a day. It might sell one every 2 days, for example. So it's all down to the BSR, how many the software tells you it sells per day. But you're only going to be able to estimate that if you've done your due diligence on the product. So I also wouldn't worry about things turning over quickly. Obviously, you want that, but with wholesale, you don't want to go deep on a product. You want to go shallow and wide. So what I mean by that is, let's say you find a product from a wholesaler, for example. You don't want to buy and spend all of your current cash on one product, because if something goes wrong with that product, you've then got to wait. I would buy a reasonable amount of that, but then try and buy, say, three, four, five, six, seven other products and buy 10, 15, 20 of those, because then you got a better opportunity of your cash turning over quicker. I hope that made sense. But going back to your original point, do your due diligence on what the product sells and how quickly it sells, because that will then give you a good idea of how quickly you can turn your money back over. Any other questions, Dylan? Let me know.